Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Cosmic Aqua. I almost said the old channel name. Um, I pray you guys are well. This will be a quick all signs message pertaining to this new moon and what has been revealed to you. Now, I did decide to do this read based off the scary truths reading that I did, but this doesn't have to necessarily resonate with that message. Like I said, this could be surrounding whatever truth is surfacing for you around this full moon. Okay, and so this is pretty much all sounds like I said. What are you meant to do with what you know now? What are you meant to do with this truth, right? Now that the truth is out, what are all signs meant to do? Spirit, shuffle a little bit, guys. If the message resonates, definitely don't forget to hit the like button. You can comment your sign if you want. All right. Let's see. All right, Aries, now that the truth is out, Aries. What are you meant to do with it? What are you meant to do with it? No, I get like either you being more watchful or I don't know, like feeling watched, Aries. Okay. I don't know. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pull your two cards. So you have the Knight of Swords here, and you also have the Virgin card. All right, it did show up in reverse in the shadow attribute here. Okay, so based on what I see here, Aries, it does look like you're gonna have to make some type of uncomfortable move, because your next chapter requires it. So this is based off, like I said, the truth you've received. So it's going to be some type of move you got to make, some type of decision you're going to have to make. This is going to require you to have to focus more, Aries. Okay, so growth doesn't come in your comfort zone, and I feel like you guys know that. All right, because it's not a source. It's not just all about action. Okay, now the shadow attribute of the card that you had says fear of an intimate union. So maybe fear that whatever you want or you desire, it's like, damn, can this really come together? And I feel like for you it can. So stay in that action oriented, that driven energy. Stay ambitious despite, okay, it may not look like this thing gonna come together, but Spirit is saying if you make that uncomfortable move, this is like having that faith without it being seen. So once you make that uncomfortable move, it's like something's already like being worked out or behind the scenes working itself out for you. Okay, so you're being told to release the fear. Make that move, release the fear, Aries. All right, we're gonna keep it moving forward. Okay, next set of cards, Taurus. All right, so what are you meant to do with the truth that you will be receiving surrounding this moon? You are pulling the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and you're pulling the Avenger card. Okay, it did show up in the upright and the light attribute for you. So ooh, so this is definitely recovery. Five of Pentacles in reverse is recovering from something, right? Your Avenger card speaks on desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself, right? So, Taurus, for you, this is about getting real about your standards, raising them unapologetically. The focus needs to be on you. Okay, I feel like it's what some of you guys are going to do. You've been given discount access to premium energy, so you need to elevate accordingly, pretending to whoever or whatever. All right. All right, next sign, Geminis. Geminis, y'all pulling the trickster card. It speaks on transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. Now, you pulled the Knight of Wands in reverse as well. Yep. Sorry, the King of Wands in reverse. And the King of Wands, I don't necessarily like the King of Wands in reverse. Geminis. So, I want to stick to the message, stick to the message, monies. What are you meant to do with this truth? Right? These cards I see, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know what I feel. I just feel like maybe you had expectations with the situation, right? This could be with a person. Just take it how it resonates. We reading the energy, okay? You could have had high expectations, and somewhere along the way, because this is giving magician energy, right? Somewhere along the way, you could have felt like you were being tricked, or maybe you felt like, you know, you weren't as focused. So whether you feel tricked by somebody else, or you feel like you tricked yourself, like, damn, why did I go for that? And I seen all the behavior, and this energy speaks on something being stuck, something that can't move forward. So I feel like for you, Geminis, this is about forgiving yourself. What you need to work on is, based on what I'm seeing, is forgiving yourself. It does look like I see this magician is you. I just feel like you did what you knew how to do. And so now that you know, this is like doing better, do better. You know, the mistake isn't the problem. Staying stuck in guilty is. And I feel like you're the magician, but some of y'all may feel like tricked by somebody else, right? You know, that's how it makes me feel. So this magician energy, I feel like it's you being able to uplift yourself out of this, but I feel like it starts with forgiveness, like you forgiving yourself at this time, Geminis. All right, so moving forward, okay, Cancers, y'all got the damn Empress upright. However, the visionary card did come out in reverse. This visionary card speaks on selling insight to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. What? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm Listen, in this card, she looks like a guidance. Y'all may have a guide around y'all, or somebody who's around who's meant to help guide you. Okay. The color red could be significant because in both of these cards, I'm seeing like a lot of red, or like plum, or maybe burgundy. Orange as well as orange and yellow as well as standing out here. So Cancers, based on what you're meant to do with whatever truth is revealed to you, excuse me, around this full moon, this Empress speaks on abundance. So this could be you, right? Like, to me, this feels more so like doing an overview of yourself based on how you perceive yourself, based on where you should be, you know, maybe based on what you've given out. Am I receiving certain things in return? Because you show up here as the Empress, and the Empress is a nurturer of a lot of things. However, this card is like saying, hold up, Cancers, what are you sacrificing? It looks more like you sacrificing, or you're compromising yourself, or something about yourself, or something about what you're giving, right? So whoever or whatever, let it go. Like, Cancers, this is like somebody y'all need to separate yourself from, so the world can find space to enter. Because even if this Empress isn't you, but I'm getting like guidance energy from both of these cards, this could be somebody wanting to enter your life with this energy, but you got to make room for it. I feel like you compromising too much with people, right? Or compromise too much in certain situations, and this is like burdensome. This is like selling your soul, like when you know better, or you could do better. But this is more so of an energy to appease everybody else. Cancers, y'all sitting on some type of abundance. I'm just saying, y'all sitting on something, and people want that. They know. Stop sharing your vision as well. I want to say that for this card to come out also, Cancers. But whatever it is, you need to let this go. If it's a person, you need to go ahead and work through letting them go. So like I said, what's meant for you, if it's a person, they can answer. You know, if it's a career or whatever it is, take the energy how it resonates for you. Yeah. But for a lot of y'all, just with this Venus, this Empress energy, this could definitely be love. This may more so be about love. What are you meant to do with it? Focus on, how do I say that? What's the advice here, Spirit? I was going to say focus on love. Not love solely, but love, the embodiment of love. How can you love yourself? You know, how can you nurture yourself more? You know what I'm saying? This could even be speaking on parenting. You know, how can you be better at parenting? How can you become better at accomplishing your goals, right? This could be about removing the delays, removing the blockages, right? So, but I more so, like I said, I don't know, something that's, I'm picking up love here. I feel like you can't receive new love right now until you stop compromising with certain energies, certain people. If new love is something you're seeking, Cancer, I feel like your hands are already full. Your arms are already full. Something has you tied up, but it's because you're compromising. Okay, so whatever that is, whoever that is, it does, the message I'm receiving is to let go of that. Okay, so take that how it resonates, Cancers. All right, moving on. Leo, y'all getting the Empress in reverse. And then you're also pulling the Child Orphan card. This speaks on independence based on learning to go at it alone. Okay, conquering fear over surviving. Now, this Empress card, not the Empress, Cancer's had the Empress, so Cancer could be significant. With this High Priestess energy being in reverse, it's tied to a person. I don't know if you would know their moon sign. I'm saying a water moon sign. However, this High Priestess is giving me secrets, right? Now, these secrets could be or have to do with your fear. Maybe this is speaking on withdrawal for you at this time. What are you meant to do with what truth is revealed to you? Maybe keep it a secret. For some. Now others, like I said, this full moon is bringing out secrets. So this could also be like whatever secret is found out, you know, especially if it's about people showing up being dishonest. This would represent you needing to withdraw yourself from that. Or if you just sensing that across the board, people being dishonest, you know, people at work or your job, your bosses, whatever it is. This is like a message to withdraw from that based off the truth, right? Set out, become more independent, do what you want to do. This could be about learning new things and not disclosing what it is that you're doing or what it is that you're investing in at this time. Okay, I feel like when you stop telling people what you got going on, maybe stop seeking advice constantly from, you know, people in general, you won't be operating out of that fear of trying to survive, because it won't be about what everybody else think and things like that, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But y'all could feel like kind of left out or kind of like alone or like even misunderstood at this time. So I feel like right now, if I look at this as advice, this is about making peace with your past. Then block what needs to go. Block what's necessary. Block what's needed. You know. Yeah. Block what, you know, block whatever. So I just feel like closure for y'all right now is cool, but sometimes silence can be the closure too, because the High Priestess can be a card of silence. Like I said, keep your shit silent. Whatever you find out, keep it silent. This may even be something you find out where it's like, dang, you want to go gossip, or not necessarily gossip, but maybe take it somewhere else or let somebody know what's going on. This may be an energy of where it's like, it may be a time to go at whatever this situation is, go at it alone right now, because you're needing to make peace with it or make peace with something from the past. A lot of y'all, this could have to do with your childhood, maybe even parenting. Maybe that's why I was thinking about the Empress, because I said that for Cancers. I'm gonna say a camper. I don't know, there could be travel here, but yeah. So it looks like whatever truth comes out for you, you're meant to just kind of like withdraw, maybe keep something a secret, and go at something. Focus. Getting that. A lot of focus. Because maybe you feel like people don't have your back like they should. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got for you guys, Leos. Alright, where we at on time? Virgos. Virgos, a child could be significant. Okay, I turned this. Your card, the companion card, came out in reverse, and I flipped it upright. Not even realize what I'm doing. What I was doing. So I'm gonna leave it upright because I feel like that's how it's led. And you also pulled the Six of Cups, so this actually looks decent. It looks good right now. Okay, based off the cards that I see. So you have the Six of Cups here. This is Scorpio energy. All right, now the Six of Cups speaks on like family, you know, things or people that are familiar, happy memories, you know. So with it coming out with the companion card, which speaks on loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness, Virgos, this to me, I get reminiscing. There could be an energy of reminiscing, like I said about childhood, Virgo. I said this for Leo. Something about a child. So maybe y'all will resonate with Leo and possibly Cancer's Virgo. But this could be like a message of, I think this has to do with something you learned, right? I feel like this has to do with something you learned. So like take the lesson. There's a lesson here that you're taking. Leave the weight. Yeah, I'm seeing mittens as well. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. And the color yellow is standing out. But whatever the weight is for you, Virgos, I keep wanting to call y'all Cancer for some reason. You don't need to carry this anymore. So you dropping something based off the clarity or the truth you receive, right? This is like, if you are reminiscing, which I strongly feel like y'all reminiscing over memories. Could be childhood memories. Could be things that felt familiar, people that felt familiar, people you were loyal to. Connections that you stood strong in. Were you open? You know? I feel like you know better now, and this is about you. Use whatever truth this is to be more wise without being worn down. I feel like that's what y'all learning. And you're gonna move forward. I don't know, I get good energy from this, like confidently, like feeling good, you know. So I feel like that for y'all, Virgos. Nice. All right, moving forward, Libras. All right, Libras, so y'all pulling the Gambler card, right? This card speaks on willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. And yo, it's coming out with the motherfucking Magician. So like y'all, when I read this card, it's the Gambler. Yes, but this is about, I more so feel, taking a risk, especially with the Magician showing up here. So when you receive some type of news, this is about you taking action, creating something, manifesting. Follow your intuition despite what others may have to say, despite what others may want you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it says, despite the doubt. So confidence is key here, because the Magician, you know, in order to be able to manifest that thing, call that thing to you, baby, we got to feel it. We got to know that it's already ours. So Libras, I love this. It's like this card in the shadow attribute says relying on luck rather than hard work, and that's not what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You trusting your intuition over luck. And I love that for you. So this is about y'all. I feel like what y'all meant to do with this truth. I'm seeing avenue. I don't know if there's a move here or something. I'm gonna just say messages as I get them, y'all. So, but it could be a move or something here, or travel, something about travel. But I feel like this is about you choosing honesty over harmony. I do. This is like that shake the table. You know, if you got to. This bitch done shook the, yeah. Like this is literally a moment of like having to shake the table if you got to. We gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like truth without conflict, it's not peace, right? So it's performance, and I feel like you're done performing. I feel like you're done performing, and you're gonna have like a realization about that when it pertains to this truth. And so instead of performing, I feel like y'all getting y'all bag. I was at like this could be doing anything, but I just feel like y'all getting in y'all bag and y'all creating. And as y'all do this, y'all gonna become more confident. Your thoughts are gonna become more clear. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's like y'all winning. I get winning. If you feel lucky, I know we say we're not gonna. You know what I said about the word luck. However, if you do feel lucky intuitively, you feel like, you know what, maybe I should get a scratch off, or maybe I should do this, or invest in something financially, Libras, go for it, because the energy really does good. Okay. Take it how it resonates. All right, Scorpios. Not y'all over there playing the victim. Y'all got the victim card. So it says prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others, right? Now it did come out with the King of Pentacles. Is somebody guilt tripping you surrounding money or finances, or even this could be at work? I feel like somebody's feet being in the water and they're just thinking. That's what this card is. She's holding her head down. Maybe feeling left out, feeling cold. That's victim energy, right? But the King of Pentacles is like, could be a business person. This could be somebody that's wealthy. This could be somebody that's generous, disciplined as well, right? So for you, Scorpios, at this time, I almost kind of feel like this is about stopping, like no longer feeling the need to like explain your worth to people that's just not listening. Like I said, there's an energy of feeling alone, but even in you feel, is this King of Pentacles? Scorpio, yeah, this is you. Y'all, and it's starting off as the Page of Pentacles, and you end up at the King of Pentacles. So y'all are in a heavy energy of manifestation. Whoever's trying to bring you down, whoever's trying to guilt trip you or anything like that, or victimize you, Scorpios, I wanted to say Cancers. I keep wanting to say Cancers. I did that for Virgo too. I did that with Virgo too. So maybe check that message out as well. However, I feel like y'all are manifesting like new opportunities, or that's what the goal is. But somebody you're around, I feel like this is a person or people, like they say things or they guilt trip you to get you maybe even to change your mind, or something like that. These are people who, I don't know, they may see you as secure, because like I said, you showed up here as the King of Pentacles, so there's like a level of security that people feel like you already have, even if you feel like, damn, I'm just not building this, like, damn, let me enjoy it. And I feel like people want to be tied to that, and the moment you don't, or the moment you don't do what other people have been wanting you to do, I feel like this is a part of maybe a truth that has or will come out around this full moon. I feel like what you're, like, the advice here, like I said, stop explaining yourself. You come into this world alone, not unless you got a twin or, you know, triplets or something, but then you come into this world alone, you gonna leave out alone. So I feel like stop allowing people to victimize you. Now if you're the one playing the victim, then, you know, flip it, you know, take it how it resonates, whatever, right? But Scorpios, I feel like your value is not up for debate anymore. You're meant to realize your value is not up for debate. I don't care who it is. So this is about falling back with power and manifesting as you do. Manifesting this new opportunity, because I see money for y'all. I see new opportunities financially or pertaining to money, or this is about your security. This is where you live. Maybe there's a move and things like that, you know. So that's what I'm getting. And it could even be like a raise or a level up in your career in some type of way. All right. So moving forward, Sagittarius. Ooh, Sagittarius, you're feeling the Queen. This card speaks on, it says radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. So this is about doing things for good, and it looks like based on whatever truth you receive, it's going to cause you to stand out more. It's going to cause you to get more attention. Whether this is something you naturally do, it naturally comes towards you, or this is like your inside, how you've been internally is literally radiating on the outside. This is good energy. And then you're pulling it with the Eight of Pentacles, which is Scorpio energy. Not Scorpio, Virgo, sorry. Maybe check out Scorpio reading. But this is speaking on like somebody mastering something, working hard towards something, and achieving a goal, perfecting something. And for you, this, I don't know if this has to do with, I feel like you're standing out. I feel like you're using your good skills or the things that you know to your advantage. Whatever this information or whatever truths are revealed, I don't know, you might, if these things are what you would not consider like so good, or you know, I feel like you're gonna take the situation, flip it up on its belly, and use it for your good. You know, that's like the vibe that I'm getting here. Sagittarius, I feel like you're gonna use whatever hurt you had as fuel, because this is showing up to me like the Queen of Wands, like glow up energy is what I'm getting here. So I feel like you're turning your pain into power. And I feel like it could be truths pertaining to people who were half-assing or not giving to you equally. And instead of like doing tit for tat or going back and forth, I feel like you're no longer focused on getting even. You just focus on elevating your energy, which is literally what this is. Like good things coming to you. I've been getting good energy surrounding y'all lately. So, you know, congratulations, Sag. All right, moving forward to Capricorn. Capricorn, you're pulling the artist energy. It says expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. So based on whatever truth is revealed to you around this full moon, the artist card represents creating. Now, it could be something about your senses. Maybe those strengthen. You'll notice that this could also, the card speaks on you being able to inspire. Now, it did come out with the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands in reverse is like a lack of direction, not knowing which way to go. You know, flighty. I might want to do this 1 second, then I'm gonna change my mind the very next. You know, it feels like limiting. Like, is somebody limiting you in your career? Somebody could have, I don't know, career or not, so there could be somebody around you, or maybe a truth that's revealed could have to do with somebody trying to limit you. Is how this makes me feel, Capricorns. So I feel like with these energies together, what you're meant to do is like cut the cord. Don't look back when you look in the rearview mirror. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. We're choosing peace, love, and clarity, because that's just what it is. Because that's just what it is. And you know, I feel like if something drains you, you know, trust your senses. It can't stay, Capricorns. So that's what I got for y'all. Let's see, Aquarius. Why y'all getting these cards in reverse? Aquarius, what's going on? So Aquarius, you pulled the Prince energy. It did come out in reverse. So this speaks on using power for self. Ooh. For selfish gain. You also put the Queen of Wands, and this Queen of Wands came out in reverse as well. Aquarius. I almost kind of feel like this is about possibly changing a pattern, right? Changing a pattern, not necessarily a person. Got Pisces and Aries energy here. I don't know, maybe let growth begin with you. What you're meant to do is release some type of insecurity, maybe even selfishness, Aquarius. For you, this is tied to a person for me. I think this is about a person. Whoever this is, I don't think they're coming back different. Somebody's coming towards you in this Prince energy. However, it came out in reverse. And on this card, this Prince, he has flowers behind his back, right? Came out in reverse for you guys. He has flowers behind his back. Like he's not showing something. There's somebody coming back, Aquarius. I think your message is speaking on a person coming back towards you. Lover, friend, family member. Follow the energy. Whoever this is that's coming back, they're not coming back changed. However, I feel like this is about you. What you're meant to do is move differently. Okay, because whoever this is, I feel like their energy makes you feel insecure or makes you feel question certain things, or I don't know, maybe for some it makes you jealous. I don't know, Aquarius, but your message to me speaks on moving differently, because you got Prince energy, maybe water sign or fire sign, Pisces and Aries energy, somebody coming towards you, right? And I just, this could be this is the selfish energy. So it may not be y'all, just take it how it resonates. I'm just reading the energy. But somebody is selfish returning, and you're being told to move differently. Whether you choose to fully walk away, you choose to communicate different, you know what I'm saying? You choose to step in your power and just focus on becoming more confident, you know? So that's what I'm getting for you guys, Aquarius. All right, last but not least, Pisces. All right, Pisces, you pulled the Child Magical card. It did come out in reverse. And you also have Temperance. I like that upright. So the Child Magical card speaks on pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles. Believing that energy and action are not required for growth, right? All right, Pisces, so it's like two different energies here. I feel like whatever, based on whatever truth is revealed to y'all, something could be significant about the next 72 hours after you hear this message, right? For y'all is what I'm picking up. But I feel like, I don't know, with this Temperance energy, I'm getting more so move in silence. Now y'all know Temperance represents, you know, balance and being patient. This could be like an energy of divine timing. This card speaks on finding your purpose, right? But I almost feel like for you, Pisces, this is about moving in silence, letting the results speak for itself based on whatever you're working on, whatever you could have been working on. 3311 could be significant. You don't need to announce your healing, just embody it. So Temperance, this is you healing. And maybe, I don't know, kind of getting a vibe of like maybe you communicated with people about how you felt when it pertains to like this Debbie Downer or depressive, or like, dang, like it's like a lack of faith. It's what I'm feeling here. And so maybe while you're healing, I don't know, it's kind of giving me like a vibe of you may have talked to people when you were in that space, and now that you're healing and you could be just seeking solitude and focus on balancing things out with yourself. Don't I feel like don't rush and go talk to people about what's going on with you. I feel like what you're meant to do literally is move in silence. That's how you keep the peace. That's how you keep the peace. Focus on your healing. And if you know anything about healing, you have to go sit with yourself. And I feel like that's what this is about for you at this time. So whatever's revealed, go, you know, sit with yourself, or however you choose to move forward, but move in silence is your message based off whatever you receive. Don't let anybody know how you feel or what you're thinking about it. Maybe even write it out. Journaling is good. Meditation is good. Grounding outside is good. Walking, right? And so that's what I have for you guys. Pisces, guys, let me know, you know, how this resonates with you guys. And if y'all would like to do, like, I don't know, it's just a thought, like a collective ritual or spell, possibly to close out this full moon energy. I definitely hope these messages was helpful, or whatever you needed it to be. And I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.